Hi, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. So today's pick a card is going to be all about messages from Spirit that you need to know right now. If you're watching this video and you like it, please give me a thumbs up and do be sure to subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for tuning in. And thanks for all your support and encouragement and all the great comments you leave me in the comments section. I always enjoy reading those because I love your feedback. And so if you're watching this video and you feel like leaving a comment, please feel free to do so. If you would like a further reading, like a personal reading, you can find my information for that in the description box below. And if you would like to donate to my channel, the information for that is also in the description box below. Let's get started on today's pick a card, Messages from Spirit. Welcome, pile number 1. So today's reading is called Messages from Spirit, and I'm just going to light a candle and set an intention that all of the messages that are intended for you will come through. Spirit, please be here now and speak through me to help me deliver the messages that are intended for pile number 1. For pile number 1. So, what are some messages for pile number 1 from Spirit? Some things they need to hear right now. Alright, so there's definitely something that you've got to be honest with yourself about, because the swords is oftentimes indicative of truth, telling yourself the truth, facing a truth. It could also mean that somebody is not being honest with you, somebody in your circle, but I'll have to draw more cards to find out more about that. We've got the Justice and we've got the 8 of Pentacles. This card talks about like sometimes legal issues or like things just being fair. And then the 8 of Pentacles talks about like you working on yourself. Okay, so I do see that you're working on yourself, trying to always improve and become the best version of yourself. Spirit wants you to know that you're doing a great job with all of this hard work that you're doing. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're putting your heart and soul into, you will be blessed with a lot in return. With that 10 of Pentacles, it's all about abundance coming through. Yeah, you guys are definitely, whatever you're planning, whatever you're thinking about, dreaming about, Spirit wants you to know that while you might have a little bit of work to do first, you're definitely going to see your dreams coming into fruition. There's some things you got to maybe tweak, I'm hearing. This is where the self-honesty and the reflection is going to be coming in. Okay? I'm going to draw some clarifiers now. Alright, why the Page of Swords, Spirit? Why the Page of Swords? You've got to be honest with yourself about your value. You've got to hold yourself in high esteem, Spirit is saying. Be in a position to be able to give and to receive. Stay open, okay? Stay open also to downloads from the universe. Page of Swords can also be about spiritual downloads. So stay open and be ready to receive spiritual downloads. This one came flying out. The Lovers. We've got the Lovers here. It flew out. So with the Lovers, it could be about you needing to make a decision. In this type of reading, though, I really feel like you're loving what you're doing, doing what you love. And I do think that for, like, in the past, you might have been stuck in a job you didn't like, but it looks like you're in a good place now. Whatever you're working on, it looks like you're overall happy and working hard with it. And you got some, definitely got some downloads coming in fast for you in this arena, in this area. It's like, you're going to be getting spiritual downloads, truths revealed, and it's going to help you to improve your craft, whatever it is that you're working on. You're really going to be able to see the fruits of your labor here. Oh, I love this because it's paired here with the 10 of Pentacles. Do you see here how he's kind of proud of himself here? He's looking at all of the coins that he's collected, and he's just kind of satisfied, leaning here on this hoe or whatever this is. I think it's a hoe. Anyway, he's kind of the gardener of his own life. You know, he's taking control. He's working hard, saving up money. The things he's been working on, he's finally seeing the fruition of these things. So this is your energy. Definitely you're being blessed by Spirit. Some of you might be thinking about marriage. Know that that's on the way for some of you who are planning and dreaming about marriage. Also, this card doesn't necessarily have to be about marriage. It can also just stand for tradition. So in a reading such as this, that is general, I would say that for many of you, this is about traditional thinking. And with this project, whatever you're working on, I'm just hearing like maybe it's time to start thinking outside of the box. Okay? And I believe that's why you've got this card here, which is all about planning, and see how he's looking over the horizons. I really do think that you need to start thinking about, you know, things outside of the box, because that's what Spirit just told me. Just kind of step outside of what is traditionally expected as the norm. All right, you've been working really hard with the 10 of Wands there. You're definitely going to be receiving some sort of blessing for all the hard work you've been doing. Now let's go into the portion with the channeled messages from Spirit. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you want pile number 1 to know? What are some important things that they need to know? Where is your money going? Appreciate what you have. How do you manage your resources? So Spirit is kind of asking you to evaluate, like, what are you spending your money on? Are you saving enough money? Kind of, you know, are you balancing everything out? Just take an inventory. All right, that is what Spirit wants you to know. Just kind of take an inventory of things. But this one wanted to come out. You're making progress. Things are happening below the surface for you. So things are definitely happening for you in your goal areas. This one came out. These two fell, so I just picked them up. Spirit is saying, do what you're good at. Whatever you're doing, you've really got to continue to put your heart and soul in it. You're doing something you're really, really good at. The better you are at something, like the more you learn about your craft and the more you practice and the more heart and soul you put into it, the better you're going to be and the more fruitful it will be. Spirit also says, do something different than what you normally do. And then pay attention. So you are being called to change things up a little bit, like I was saying in the beginning. So that's just a confirmation. So Spirit is asking you to just tweak some things in what you're doing, and you will definitely be rewarded for tweaking some things, whatever you're doing. Like, you're doing a great job, but all you have to do is just make some minor adjustments. Pay attention to where you're putting your energy. So if you've got some people in your life that are sucking your energy, or some things that are distracting you, just take kind of a mental note of it and try to do a little bit better every day in where you're putting your energy, because where you're putting your attention is important. And Spirit is letting us know that this is going to be important for your success. You're a very spiritual person, though, and it definitely shows through everything you do. I'm also seeing some very deep and soulful eyes, so I really do feel like you're the type of person who has lived many lifetimes. You're very, you're a very old soul. You may even be working on something like your goal might be a spiritual goal. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you're like, I'm getting like a spiritual healer or a spiritual teacher kind of vibes for some of you. You're very spiritual. All right. What else? Believe in yourself and in your abilities. So Spirit wants you to know that you got to believe in yourself wholeheartedly. You're doing a great job. And even if you're not seeing the things you want to see yet, keep believing in yourself and in your abilities. Whoa. All right. Operate from the heart. So Spirit wants you to know that whatever you're doing, you got to operate from your heart chakra, which means getting in touch with your true passion. And yeah, I believe I said this before too. Like when you operate from what you love doing, it really shows. Lighten up, enjoy life, enjoy what you love. Exactly. So, Spirit is saying, enjoy life, enjoy loving whatever you're doing. Like, put your heart and soul into it, and you will be blessed. Remember to have fun. Spirit is saying, remember to have fun. So, don't take it too seriously, whatever this is, this project or these goals that you're working on. Just have fun with it, and don't take it too seriously, okay? The more fun you focus on having, the more it's going to be, the more like you're going to obtain your goals and your desires. Okay, what else, Spirit? I'm going to just draw a couple more. Recognition. So Spirit wants you to know that you will be recognized for your hard work very soon. Embrace change. So yeah, thank you, Spirit, for that, because that's basically just another confirmation that you've got to change something up about what you're doing. Just do little tweaks, little changes here and there, okay, to whatever you're doing. Maybe you're in your heart, you already knew that, and this is just confirmation for you, because you guys are very spiritual, and some of you are very in tune with your intuition, so you may have already known that. Consider this to be like confirmation of that. Okay. Now I'm gonna just do some charm casting to see what the charms have to say as far as messages from Spirit. All right, first off, the first thing that comes to mind when I see this is that everything in your life is working out for a plan and a goal, and your goals are all, they're not in vain. Everything in your heart that you're desiring is part of the plan of the universe. So keep trusting the plan. It all is working together for you. The universe is working on your behalf for your success. This one here is a kangaroo, and as you know, kangaroos are very unique and special animals. They're marsupials. They carry their babies. They're just precious animals. They also are a very hearty type of animal. They can leap very far. The symbolism in this is very rich. The kangaroo is, in the spiritual meaning, it's basically that it stands for ambition, protection, strength, and ease of movement. And it also urges you, in this case, it encourages you to look forward instead of dwelling on the past. So look forward to all of the great things that are coming your way and just claim that. Also, for some of you, we've got a baby's bottle here and it was upside down. For some of you who have been trying to conceive a child, we've got this upside down. So you may have had, some of you might have had like concerns about conceiving a child. This is not for everyone, but this is very specific to somebody out there. You will be able to conceive after some time. Okay, this is very specific. This could be about a birth of a baby, but something is on hold. So if you are waiting to hear about a pregnancy, you might have to wait a couple of months for this. This is just very specific. So that came out upside down. I just really feel like for some people out there that will apply, but not for everybody. The key, you hold the key to your own self change. The answers lie within you. Spirit is saying go within and meditate and take the time to look for the answers within yourself. And with the bird here, we've got the bird that stands for freedom, flight. When the bird comes up in a spiritual reading such as this, it just means that you have a lot of abilities, and it encourages you to strengthen and intensify your connection with the universe. And then we've got here the handcuffs, which tells me that you might have a negative or unhealthy attachment to somebody in your circle. So Spirit is just asking you to evaluate your friend groups and see if you have any unhealthy attachments to anything or anyone. All right. And just to kind of, it's time to clean house, I'm hearing. All right. Well, I've really enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you have too. If you have, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, share with other people that you think will enjoy this too, and leave a comment for me, please, because I always read those comments and I always respond. I love you all so very much, and many blessings to you. Hi, pile number 2. I'm so glad that you're here with me. So today we're going to find out from Spirit, what do you need to know? What are the messages that pile number 2 needs to know from Spirit? So I'm just going to shuffle until I feel that it's time. Usually I get like this tingling sensation in my heart chakra area, and then I know it's time to stop. It looks like you're putting the pain in the past that you experienced, trying to get over things, trying to put your pain in the past. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the 8 of Swords, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. The Page of Swords as the clarifier. Justice. The 6 of Wands. The 3 of Pentacles. And the Page of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Moon here, which is a signifier of things that are unknown to you. So right away I can tell like there's something going on that you don't have the whole picture. You don't have all the answers to everything that you might think you do. So let's investigate this further and see, because right at the center of your reading too, I can tell that, see how this person is blindfolded? And then there's all of these like painful things around this person. That means they can't really see what's going on around them, but they could if they took the blindfold off. If it's just loosely kind of woven around this person, she could get out of this if she wanted to. This is your overall energy right now. Spirit is also saying that you could really use some genuine compliments because it looks like you've been working hard, you've been succeeding really at whatever you're trying your hand at, but you don't get told very often how great you are. And you really deserve a lot of compliments and a lot of praise with this card here. I do think you had a lot of pain in the past. This might have had to do with something in the area of love or relationships. Um, but if not, it could just be um, something to have to do with a situation that was definitely not fair because we got the justice here. I do think that if this was a past relationship, it could have had to do something with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or somebody who just is very blunt with their words. They're very honest. They could be in a leadership position at work. They could even be somebody like a coworker or somebody that you work with. But it doesn't have to be. That's just for some of you. But this person really did cause you a lot of pain. They might have lied to you, just gone behind your back, not been very honest to you. But it's a thing of the past. In love, you want something fair. You want a fair and equal reciprocity type of relationship, like give and take. And currently you're blind to something going on in your situation. Spirit wants you to know that you've got to be able to see with clarity, because you really do deserve a lot of praise. I feel like there's people in your circle that you need to be leery of. That's what Spirit is leading me to believe. You got some very loving people in your circle with the Page of Cups here. But you've got some people that are a little bit like shady. They don't have your best interest. I definitely sense that from Spirit. Take care of yourself and take that time to be alone, to go within. Spirit is saying it's okay to take a little break and to go within sometimes with the Hermit, to go inside for answers. And this is really going to help you when you go inside for answers. It's going to help you in a lot of ways to kind of recharge. This card here is all about like, do you see how he's on the pedestal selling his wares? It's about finding your value. So I really do think that because you've had a bad past with like a lot of pain and the need to have a lot of praise for the things you're doing right now currently, and then this sort of feeling of like either not wanting to see the things that are going on in a real light, or kind of like feeling emotionally blocked, or feeling a little bit maybe emotionally numb for some of you, or maybe feeling a little bit like you don't want to see the bad things. You got to be very honest with yourself though, okay? Also, Spirit is calling you to create things. Like, the Page of Wands is all about bringing opportunities for creating things with passion and energy. So are you neglecting some hobbies or some time to yourself to just treat yourself? That's what Spirit is trying to say. I do feel like for many of you who have been through love and romance issues, somebody is going to be coming in toward you in love, and they're going to be either a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and this could be a happy union that could actually lead to marriage, if that's what you're looking for. So there's a couple of different, scenarios. It just depends because this is a collective reading. But yeah, there's definitely things, since this Moon card is on the bottom of the deck, there's things that are hidden or unknown to you right now. Let's see if we can bring more into the light here with my channeled message cards, and then we'll cast some charms. All right, so Spirit, what do you want Pile 2 to know? What are the messages that Pile 2 needs to know right now? You are a teacher, mentor, or a guide to somebody, okay? There's some kind of gift inside of you that you're being called to share right now with others. What else, Spirit? make a list that you can accomplish. So the spirit is basically asking you to make some sort of a list of things that you feel like are tangible goals, so that once you achieve those tangible goals, you'll be able to see your other larger goals coming into clear view. So make a list of things you can accomplish, and that's going to give you a little bit more self realization about just how really good you are. You're very valuable. It's time to know your value. And really with the Hermit there, it's time to take a little pause and a little bit of break and reflection. You can see through people. You see who they are. This is one of the gifts that you have that Spirit wants to bring to our attention today. So you're very gifted spiritually. You could be psychic, or you have this just ability to like see through people and see their underlying motives, things they're not saying, but you can read their body language, and it's like you have this sixth sense. That's pretty cool. What else, Spirit? You have been too harshly criticized or judged in the past. All right, but there is reason to be hopeful and remain positive. I love that. So it looks like in the past, you might have been either, whoa, that one wanted to come out. You've been either, you know, too harshly criticized or too harshly judged for something. But stay positive. And also this one that wanted to come out says you're going to reap the rewards for your efforts. So keep plugging away whatever you're doing. Okay? Keep plugging away. Remain positive. Stay hopeful. And the people in your circle that need to go, the ones that you can see right through, make sure that you're listening to your heart. You will be receiving crown chakra downloads. So Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be receiving some, talk about like psychic awareness. This is a very psychic pile number 2 if you chose this. So you're going to be receiving wonderful ideas through your crown chakra as downloads. All right, just a couple more. We've got the, very spiritual. So yeah, that's just a confirmation that you guys are a very spiritual group, and that you guys are very psychic. So that's just Spirit's way of confirming that. I'm going to draw a couple more. Shine your light. All right, Spirit wants you to know you got to shine that light. Don't let anyone dim your light. Okay? No matter what, don't let anyone dim your light. Nobody can dim your light if you don't allow that. Come in with part of your soul. Okay. Come in with part of your soul family. So, like I said, some of the people in your group, in your friend group, in your family group are really supportive. They're your soul family. So make sure that you're treasuring these people. Let them know that you care so much for their support and love. But definitely it's time, Spirit is saying, to go through your group of people and see like who's negative, who needs to go, because I do feel like for most of you that tuned into this pile, there's at least one negative person that you know in your heart you need to distance yourself from. You don't need to like, you know, be mean or cut them off like completely, but just distance yourself to protect your energy. That's what Spirit is saying. And then we've got the Be Yourself card. All right, so be yourself. Don't be afraid. Don't try to be anybody else. Don't try to compete with people. Just be your best self. All right, now I'm gonna cast some charms to see what Spirit has to say as far as like messages for you. Okay, right away, I can see we got the death or transformation here. This came out, so I really do feel like you guys are getting ready for some kind of a big transformation coming up soon. It was upside down, so it's not quite happening yet, but I really do feel with this coming out upside down that this means that this group, pile number 2, that you are going to be going through a huge transformation. You're letting go. There's a need to let go of people that are not good for you because you're chained to this energetically. With these handcuffs here, you're chained to somebody or something that's not good for you. And it's time to reassess that and let that go. You are very protected spiritually, but you may feel very vulnerable because it did come out upside down. So you may be feeling kind of vulnerable. Spirit wants you to know you're very protected. And then we've got this lock. We don't have the key here, but we've got the lock. So this kind of like reminds me of like lock and key, that you have the you have to go inside for your answers, and only you can unlock the truths within you. Listen to your intuition because you're very psychic. So listen to your heart. If you don't have a good feeling about something, there's a reason, and you got to listen. I do feel like there's somebody with you in spirit. We've got the dragonfly that always tells me that you have like somebody that's passed over that is with you in spirit, watching over you. You're heavily protected and guided by your spirit guides. We got the Vitruvian man here. This means that, to me, this means that the inner workings of everything is connected and that everything happens for a reason. This is all about mathematics and intentionality, and that everything has a purposeful design. So trust in the plan. Then we've got this beautiful flower here in bloom. So you are really blooming, and you're about to bloom and blossom and go through a huge transformation. You might even be traveling here with this airplane that came out. Yeah. So it came out upside down. Some of you might have had to cancel some travel plans. So that might apply for some of you, or you might have been thinking about traveling, or you want to travel, or maybe you need a vacation. Spirit just said, I think that most of you need a vacation, but you're not going to be able to take it quite yet because it came out upside down. And then we've got the hat here, which is all about protection too. It makes me think of like this, you know, this like wide brimmed hat here makes me think of like protection from the sun and that kind of thing. So I really do think that you're heavily protected because you got this and the swan, which is all about protection too. And then the dragonfly, which is about spiritual protection and guidance from your ancestors and loved ones who are on the other side. If you have enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And do be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thanks so much for being part of my YouTube family and tuning in. I love you all so very much, and many, many blessings to you. Hi, pile number 3. I'm just going to shuffle the cards and ask Spirit, please be here now as I deliver the messages. Please speak through me to deliver the messages to pile number 3 about what messages does Spirit want pile number 3 to know. We've got the Knight of Cups. I like that. That is a positive card. Ooh, Ace of Cups. You know what this is right away? I can tell you. This is some kind of offer being offered to you in love. All right. Now, I'm going to draw some clarifiers. We've got 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, the Strength card. Okay, some of you were betrayed in love and you're a bit defensive. You were betrayed, somebody lied to you, somebody went behind your back. I'm very sorry for that for you. If this is resonating, this is definitely your pile. Somebody was kind of sneaky and you don't even really know, like, you know this real person. Like, you might have started dating them and then they totally changed or something. Like, whoever this was in your past, they totally betrayed you and they weren't the person that you thought they were. This could have been like a family member for some of you. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. It could be a sibling or something like that, or it could be a friend that you've known for a long time, like a soulmate connection. But I do think that the universe wants to bring you something out, something new. And know that this person, even though this person did some horrible things, they have something deep down in them. They are very sorrowful, because I do see the Knight of Pentacles here, which means oftentimes they want to come back and say they're sorry or reconcile, because they know that this person knows that they blew it. Whoever this is, they know that you guys are connected at a soul level, but they know that they blew it with you. Basically, there was a love offer, and then this person, they were not very kind. You learned a lot of things at a soul level about this person, but it made you so much stronger. And Spirit wants you to know how very proud Spirit is of you for being so very strong with this situation. I'm hearing the word resolute. So I don't know what that means, but I'm going to look that up, and I will let you know what that means. All right, so resolute means that you are purposeful, determined, and unwavering. So that's the word that Spirit gave me to kind of give me to like describe how you're feeling about this person. Like you are unwavering in your heart. You are done with this person, and you feel like the situation made you stronger. You don't want to go back and probably dwell in it there, which I totally understand, and you're ready to move on. So Spirit is saying and acknowledging that it is time to move on. It's okay to put this past behind you. You know, you're going to be doing and feeling so much better in the area of loving yourself, loving others, because you've got the abundance card here, with the Ace of Cups for new love coming in. But yeah, love yourself, because that is the right thing to do. Then we've got the Justice card here. So the Justice card is often all about fairness. Not only fairness, but like balance, reflection. Sometimes it's about making decisions, seeking the truth, and mostly correct action. All right. So basically, it's like the High Priestess and the Hierophant. See how he's seated between two pillars here? Right there, like that. Well, it can suggest sometimes some sort of a religious connection. But not always. It's not always that. But it could be too that you might be just thinking a little bit about what's right and what's wrong and that kind of thing in this relationship, and maybe over analyzing it. So Spirit is just saying it's time to try to let it go. Don't try to over analyze it. Basically, the past is in the past, so it's best to move on. All right, so now let's see. I'm going to do channeled messages next. Yeah, with that Justice card, it's also it can be about a fair outcome. So it might not have seemed fair at the time, but what happened for a reason, because it was meant to happen that way. And even though it was hard, it taught you so many soul lessons. Like this person in your past taught you so many soul lessons. And now you're stronger than ever. So Spirit just wants to congratulate you on being such a strong person. You're going to move forward with a lot more ease. Spirit is saying. All right, what else, Spirit? So do something different than what you normally do. All right, so Spirit is just saying do something a little bit different than what you normally do. So maybe you guys might be like in a rut, maybe it's time to try something new. All right, like try a new hobby or try some new menus in your repertoire of menus if you guys are the kind of people that like to cook dinner. Maybe try some new recipes, do something different. Like, I don't know, I'm just hearing like, don't be in a rut, okay? Get yourself out of the rut. Do whatever you have to do. Like, also, if you're exercising a certain way, you may want to change it up. And just do whatever you can in some small ways to change things up and do something a little bit differently than you normally would. It's gonna be eye-opening for you. What else, Spirit? Grounded and practical. So I do feel like this is something Spirit wants you to kind of work on, is getting grounded. Do what you're good at. You are like the phoenix. You have risen from so much. Yeah, that's what I was picking up in the beginning, is that you guys have been through so much. So, you know, it's important to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and go on, because there's so much more waiting for you. There will be a fair outcome. That's what that Justice card is all about, a fair outcome. So that's what I was saying. That is another confirmation. So Spirit, thank you for that confirmation. There will be a fair outcome, and this outcome with this person from your past, it was fair. I know it didn't seem fair at the time, but it was like, it's all for spiritual goodness, because you learned so many things. You will never be the same person as you were before you met this person. You are a better version of yourself now. Time to plant the seeds of intention so that your dreams can come true. Your intuition is telling you to do something, so listen to it. And ask yourself important questions. It's time to take the time to meditate, to go within. Spirit wants you to just take the time for yourself to go within more. Okay, what else, Spirit? Good news is coming in. Oh, I love that for you. Good news is coming in for you guys. It seems like with this pile, you've been through kind of some stress and some crappy situations with some people. And my heart goes out to you. Truly, my heart goes out to you. Don't plant a seed and then dig it up. Allow it to grow and germinate. So this is talking about planting the seeds of intention and then giving it some time to really develop and to really grow. Because, you know, it's like, don't plant a seed and then dig it up. You know, allow it to grow and germinate. Like, be patient, okay? Plant your seeds of intentions and then be patient. Good things really are coming in. It's been confirmed here. Spirit wants you to know that good things are coming your way. All right, this one wanted to come out. Healing humanity any way that you can. You guys are very instrumental in healing other people. You're uplifting humanity. Even if it's just with a smile, when you say hello to people, you smile, you lift people's spirits. You're healing humanity one person at a time in any way that you can. It might be a small way, but it can be very big to somebody else. Just giving somebody a genuine compliment. You can be very instrumental in healing humanity one person at a time. So I would say pat yourself on the back for that, because you're doing a great job. You're a great human. Simplify your life. So Spirit is saying get rid of you know, things that no longer serve you. This could be like going through your group of friends or people that are negative, that are really weighing you down. This could be as simple as go through your closet, see what doesn't fit, give it to like a Goodwill or some kind of charity or something like that. Simplify your life, get rid of the clutter. Get rid of anything that doesn't really have a strong attachment to you or strong, meaning for you. Now I'm going to cast some charms. Oh, this is interesting. Right away. Okay, so this tells me, and all three groups have gotten this today, so if you were drawn to any of the other piles, you might want to watch those piles, because all the piles have had this. One of this is the major theme. To get rid of negative attachments to things or people in your life. Just let go of things that are no longer serving you. That's what Spirit mainly wants you to know. Also, you guys got the same one as pile number 2. So if you were drawn to pile number 2 especially, you might want to go back. You might want to watch that. But you guys are getting ready for, like, gearing up for a huge transformation. Body, mind, and spirit. So you're not quite ready because it did come out upside down. But you're getting ready. You're gearing up for it. The seasons are changing. And I'm hearing you are too. We've got the flip-flop here. We're just coming out of summer. So going into fall and winter soon here. So depending on where you live. But just like I just heard Spirit say, the seasons are changing and so are you. You're very protected. You also are very healing to others. The snake represents like medicinal healing, protection, and a lot of wisdom, spiritual wisdom. Something needs cooling off. This might be about the past or somebody from the past. Just let it go. Try to let it just cool it off. Maybe don't add fuel to the fire, because we got the fan there. So something needs to cool off. All right, it's time to get grounded, because we got the anchor here and it came out upside down. So that means that you got to try to maybe, meditate or focus on any way that you can in order to get grounded. You've got not one but 2 keys here, which tells me that you've got all the answers within that you need. Wonderful. That's wonderful. And this one, I don't know, this one kind of looks like Mickey Mouse to me, if you can see that. Maybe you guys love Disney or Disney movies. That's what's coming. Like, there's a heart on here. You see the little heart? And the little Mickey Mouse ears. It reminds me of, like, Disney. So maybe you guys are big fans of Disney. We've got a peacock here. The peacock, it's all about good luck and having vision. It can be about protection as well. It can be about renewal, and it's basically it can be like about sisterhood sometimes. So if you have a good close friend, make sure to just let them know how much you honor them and love them, because the special people you have in your life really love and care about you a lot. And you are very beautiful with this peacock. You just think about the feathers on a peacock, how beautiful it is. I want to say it's called like a spray or something like that. Or I don't know, a spread. Whatever it is. It's like when they spread out their beautiful feathers, it's just beautiful the way that it's designed by nature. It's like, I don't know, just thinking about how beautiful it is reminds me of your beauty, how beautiful you are on the inside and the outside. You have a very special purpose here, and I just hope that you know that. And I wanted you to know that that's what Spirit is bringing through for you. This beauty that you have, both an inner and an outer beauty. And we've got this, I don't know, this is just I found this picture of this peacock and I wanted to share that with you. Like, I don't feel it's any accident that peacock's feathers are so magnificently designed. I mean, I feel like it's all intentional. Creation is intentional, and everything has a purpose. And all the things you've been through, Spirit is telling me, all the things you've been through were not an accident. They are to shape you and to mold you into the person that you're becoming. So allow Spirit to speak to you through your meditation, and try letting go of the past. Many good things are coming your way. Claim that. You can even claim that in the comment section below if you'd like to. But you're going to be going through a transformation. Work on letting things go that no longer serve you, and letting go of people that no longer serve you or don't vibe with you, because those who vibe together tribe together. Anyways, so don't forget, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe if you've enjoyed this, and like this too. Do be sure to leave me a comment as well. And my returning subscribers, thanks so much for being here, and thank you for being part of my YouTube family. I love you all so much. Many blessings to you all. And I forgot to say, if you would like a personal reading, you can find the information for that in the description box below. Thanks so much.